Okay, we're going to convert some decimals to binary. First number was 4, so we're going to put a 0 because you can't take away 32, can't take away 16, can't take away 8. You can take away 4, so put a 1 there, minus 4, that equals 0, so we've got nothing left. So we can say actually that 4 equals 1, 0, 0. And the next number is 3. Terrible looking 3. No 32, no 16, no 8, no 4. We can have a 2 minus 2 equals 1, which means we have a 1. So we have 1, 1. So 3 equals 1, 1, not 11. Next number, 16. 16, no 32. We have a 16, so we put a 1 minus 16 equals 0. So we can see there's nothing left there. So 16 equals 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Again, that 0 for the 32's column, we don't need that. Next number, 19. So no 32. 16 we can, so we can take away 16. That leaves us with 3. We've done 3 before, so you might know that that's 0, 0, 1, 1. So it's just 16 plus 3, right? Makes 19. So you can see the 16 here and the 3 here. So 19 equals 16, no 8, no 4, a 2, and a 1. Next number, 17. Well, that's 16 plus 1, so it's 16 plus 1, and you can just put some zeros in the middle. If you're getting quicker at this, and of course knowing the 32. But still, you can say 17 minus 16 equals 1, and so we've got a 16 and a 1, so 17 equals 16, 0, 0, 0, plus a 1. Should be getting quite quick at this now. And our last number is 36. We can have a 32 from that, so minus 32. That equals 4, so no 16, no 8, a 4. And if we minus a 4 from that, that equals 0. So we got 0, 0. So 36 equals 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, going back the other way now, we're going to convert binary to decimal. Our first number looks like 1, 0, 0, 1. Well, you can see we've got a 1 in the 8, so that's an 8. There's no 4, no 2, and a 1, so it's 8 plus 1, that equals 9. So 1, 0, 0, 1 equals 9. Our next number is 1, 0, 1. I'm starting from the right and going left because it just makes me fit them in the right columns. So if you think that's a bit weird. So we've got a 4 plus a 1, that equals 5. So 1, 0, 1 equals 5. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 1. Well, there's only an 8 there. So 1, 1, 2, 3, like that, equals 8. It's not 1,000. It says actually the value 8, and you have to read it as 1, 0, 0, 0, or 3 zeros. Next number is 1, 0, 1, 0, if you want to go the other way. And so we've got 8 plus a 2, that's 10. So 10 equals 1, 0, 1, 0. So it looks like 10 equals 10, 10. But it doesn't. It equals 1, 0, 1, 0. Not the same thing. And now we've got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, that's an 8 plus a 4 plus a 2 plus a 1, and that's going to be 12, 14, 15. 15, so 1, 1, 1, 1 equals 15. And you think about it, that's 1 short of 16. So if we went to 16, all those 1s become 0. So 16 looks like 1, 0, 0, 0. So if you just added 1 to all that, you could see all the change there. So 15 is 1 short of 16. Okay, this is a long one, so I'm going to start from the right because then I get it in right. So it's 1, 0, 1, and it's 2 zeros and a 1. That means I've got a 32 plus a 4 plus a 1. So that looks like 32 plus 4 is 36 plus 1 is 37. So 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1 equals 37. Okay, the rules for binary are very, very simple. So 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 0, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 1, 0. And we'll learn a bit later on, but that's the one you write down because that's giving you one digit in one column. So that one's called the sum because you're doing sums. And this one over here, this one is called the carry. Okay, so just like when you do things like if you say, we did that sort of thing of 13 plus 9, you actually have to have a lot more rules. You have to know what 3 plus 9 is. Okay, that's 22. And you can see we've got the sum and the carry. And that's what you're doing exactly the same thing with adding. We'll do some more examples in a minute. Okay, adding in binary. This is the normal decimal numbers over here, which we've converted to binary. You've already done that. And we can see we've got, let's start from the right-hand column. So we've got 1 plus 1. Well, we know that's from our rules is 1, 0. So that we put the sum and we carry the 1. And we've got 0 plus 1 is 1. Now what we're actually doing is we're adding these two first. 0 plus 0 is 0. And then we add the carry. So we have to do adding twice. That's actually how the computers do it. Then we've got 1 plus 0, 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1. And you can see the last carry just goes straight back up there because there's nothing up here to add on. And so you end up with that number, which is 22. And if you think about it, that's your 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s, and 16s column. So that's 16 plus 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. So that is the answer. 13 plus 9 is 22. Okay, so we've been given the number 5 as 101, but we've got to fill in what 4 is. And we know that's 1, 0, 0. We did that earlier. And so we add this column first, 1, 0, 1. Then we do this column, 0 plus 0, 0. Then this column, and we do 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1, but then the 1 goes straight up here. You could technically be saying, oh, I'm not carrying anything, I'm not carrying anything. That might be important when you're thinking about computers, that actually you're carrying nothing. Next one, 8. So we know 8 is nothing in the 1s, nothing in the 2s, nothing in the 4s, and something in the 8s. So we just go from right to left. So 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus, well, there's nothing here. So we can put 0, and there's also nothing here. 1 plus 0 is 1. And does that make sense? That's 11, right? So that's the 8s, 4s, 2s, 1s column, and that makes sense. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11, and that makes sense from what we know already about 8 plus 3. So we can always double check. Always good to double check. 16. Oh, the goodness, nothing here. So we're going to go 16, no 8, no 4, no 2, no 1. 10 is 8 and no 4 and a 2 and a no 1. You already did these before. 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 0, 1. And that should make sense. Okay, 37. So 32, no 16, no 8, a 4. Now we can get a 4. Don't need a 2, need a 1. And 19, no 32, need a 16, don't need an 8, don't need a 4, need a 2, need a 1. All right, let's just double check I got all that right. So 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. 0 plus 1 plus the 1 below is 1, 0. 1 plus 0 is 1 plus the 1 is 1, 0. 0 plus 0 plus the 1, 1. 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 0 is 1. Now, if we think about it, this is the 32s, 16s, 8s, 4s, 2s, and 1s columns. So that would mean we've got 32 plus 16 is 48, plus 8 is 56, and that does make sense that we've got the numbers right. Feels good to get things right. 17 plus 15. So 17 is 16, no 8, no 4, no 2, and a 1. 15 is no 16, it's an 8, a 4, a 2, and a 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1. 0 plus 1 plus the 1 is 0, carry the 1. 0 plus 1, oh, it's the same thing again, isn't it? 0, carry the 1. 0 plus 1 carry the 1 is 0, carry the 1, and this is 1 plus 1 is 0, carry the 1, and that's 32 column, 16s columns, 8s, 4s, 2s, and 1s column. It's 32. It's only 1 in the 32, and you can see just by adding these numbers together, you get this big rollover, and we get lots of carries, as you would expect. It's a bit like when you got 999 and you add 1, and you get all these zeros to get to 1,000. Well, 64 is 164, no 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, or 1. It looks like a big number, doesn't it? It looks like a million, but it's not. It's only 64. And 36, well, that's we're going to make sure we get the right columns. I'm going to label my columns. That's the 64s, 32s, 16s, 8s, 4s, 2s, 1s. That'll help me make sure I line everything up. And so we're going to have 1 in the 32s, none in the 16s, none in the 8s, 1 in the 4, none in the 2s, none in the 1s. Add them all up, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, and 1 plus 0. Oh, that's not right. Got carried away there. It's a 1. And that should be 100, which is 64 plus 32 plus 4.